Just ground the energies. Breathe in. Breathe out. Oh, someone's nervous. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello, Geminis, those with strong Gemini placements in your birth chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or those dealing with a Gemini as cross watchers, or if you just happen to stumble upon this video, welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be your rest of June 2024 energy forecast reading. All of my readings are timeless, but know that you found this reading at the right time. Also, as a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed. But you will know which side you're on. All right, if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Please don't forget to like this video if you haven't already and subscribe to the channel. All right, so your energy is coming in very strongly. So there is a romantic connection here that you're very much, developing feelings for. I see here that you guys share some sort of moment, some sort of energy exchange is what I'm seeing here. But you can't help but feel like, they have other people interested in them. And so you have like a secret. Your secret is you are technically looking for something long-term, possibly even marriage, if that's what, you're into. But you are almost playing hard to get is what I'm seeing here. There's this sense of like not wanting to be rejected. You're worried that this other person has other people that are interested in them as well. And so there's this energy of you kind of holding back, being a little bit defensive, and almost having this like all or nothing kind of energy when it comes to this connection. You feel like this person, I'm getting like some sort of immature energy, okay? And this could be you or this could be them. But you'll know which side you're on. But I do sense some sort of like age gap. Perhaps you're a little younger than them, or they're a little younger than you, or something like that. But I feel like this is almost like a whirlwind of a romance. This connection came in, pretty quickly, I would say. And there was just this initial physical and sexual attraction right off the bat. And you want to keep this going. However, you're worried that there are other competitions. You're not really sure if they feel the same way about you. You just feel like this person is just full of love, and you can tell they just want to have a good time, enjoy themselves, be in good company. But I do sense that you're not quite being honest with them, okay? You may even see a forever with this person, but you are playing hard to get, or you're just being very cautious about coming in too strongly when it comes to this person, because you're hesitant and worried that they may have somebody else in their energy. So I see you kind of, taking a step back, kind of like standing your ground and not necessarily initiating when it comes to this connection. You're trying to see how they'll approach you, if they are, how you feel is that if they're as interested in you as you are interested in them, they'll put some level of effort. But I feel like this person, that they're the type of person to attract love and attract company. And so I don't really see them going out of their way to kind of pursue you. If you do want some sort of communication or energy exchanges with them, you're going to have to put the effort. But I see that there is some level of resistance in you doing that. you're trying to seem like you're not as interested in the connection, even though you are. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on and do a little spinny spin for you. Let's go ahead and just kind of take a moment. All right. What else does my collective need to know? Career. Okay, so some of you are kind of curious about your career at this time. What are the career messages? Career messages. I see some sort of like stagnant energy. You're not really sure what's going to happen next. Welcome, Fatih. I don't know how to read that. I wish they had a translation, but I don't. Hello, how are you? Yay, thank you. Hello, hello. I'm doing well. Hope you are too. Welcome to the stream. If you're new here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Okay, I see here. I mean, your English is not too bad. Yeah. Okay, so I see here, when it comes to your career, okay, there's something very significant that is happening when it comes to your work. Okay, what is happening? Okay. Okay, that's good. All right, so right now we're doing the career portion of the reading. All right. Okay. All right, so I see here when it comes to your career, you want some sort of like fast movement. There is this like big project or big like something new is coming in, okay? And this is something that you've been wanting to do for a while. Some of you may actually have like friends that are your coworker, or you're going to be working with friends or people that you can trust in a sense. Like I sense definitely some level of history between the two of you guys. And I see that when it comes to, your money and your finances, I see that it's going to improve. I see a lot of like money coming in. It's going to be some like it will start out small. Perhaps you're involved in a project that just starts out really small, and then it ends up opening more doors, and you're going to be attracting more projects or finances or money. I see that coming in for you, but it's almost like you kind of are taking a leap of faith and trying something new here, because it's been, when it comes to your career, it's been a little bit quiet. There hasn't been any, yeah, I knew this card was going to come up. That's why I said leap of faith. And so I see that there's definitely some sort of something new coming in. For those of you who are asking, questions in the comments, I'm gonna do another spinny spin. So just concentrate on your question later on, and then maybe your question will be answered, okay? This is a collective reading, so I try to include everybody. If you are interested in a private reading, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. All right, so let's continue forward. Yeah, I definitely see something closing and then starting anew. Like there has definitely been some sort of stagnant energy that I'm feeling here. And you're going to be starting something new, starting something fresh, and putting like I see like something has ended and then something is beginning again. And so you're very happy about starting this. Even though there are a lot of burdens associated with this. So this may be something that you've been waiting for a very long time. Like Perhaps you guys were supposed to start months ago, but then it's finally picking up. There perhaps like there was some sort of investment or finances, money, investors coming in or something like that, where it wasn't necessarily up to you. You could have been, ready. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Let's get started. But I see here that it wasn't the right timing. But I see that go like incoming in your near future. I see that it is going to happen. But right now, some of you are kind of guilty about staying low key, not necessarily being busy, and the universe is trying to encourage and emphasize that, you know what, like take this time to really embrace, really, sorry, let me just move this, to really embrace the moments of actually just recuperating and resting. I feel like you really needed to rest. And I also see here, okay, what is this energy about? So I see that when it came to your career or your finances, there was somebody here that didn't have good intentions, okay? Somebody I see, I'm picking up on an energy who did not have good intentions. Somebody found out somebody was being very deceitful. They were trying, I'm getting like almost like con artist energy here, okay? Perhaps at face value, this person like seemed very, grounded and wanted to start some sort of project with you. And then there was some sort of disagreement or something like that I'm picking up here, and somebody ultimately lied. Okay, they were perhaps hyping up the this project or endeavor or something like that, and you may have been fed some sort of false promises and hopes. And remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, and roles can be reversed, but you will know which side you're on. But I see here that ultimately, due to somebody's deceitful ways, this project was ultimately not able to get off the ground, okay? So yeah, I'm getting strong like feminine energy. Remember, I'm tapping into energies here, so it's not gender specific. But I see here that I'm getting strong like maternal energy or like feminine energy, where they kind of like blew smoke up your butt. Like that's the words coming through. Like they hyped something up, only for it to not materialize, and but it ended up working out. It ended up working out. I think somebody, I think you were going to like somebody promised you something that didn't work out, but it opened a door to something better, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, and at first your initial reaction was, oh my gosh, like you were angry, you were upset, you put in so much effort only for it to be, you know, limbo in limbo. You weren't really sure what was going to happen. And all you could really do was just kind of look to your family for support. So I see that your family really came in and really supported you when you were going through some sort of difficulty in maintaining your career or your finances, something like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on. I'll go ahead and do one more spinny spin for those of you who are still watching, and then perhaps you have a question. Now is the time to think of this question in your mind, and perhaps it will be answered. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. All right, so some of you are curious about what's going to happen in the future. So how are you guys doing, Geminis? Happy belated birthday. Hope you guys had a great Gemini season, birthday month. You guys are curious about your future. So let's see your energy coming in strongly. Look familiar? We've seen this guy before. And remember, this is not energy specific, but I do sense some sort of water energy coming through. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, and their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or somebody who just holds that kind of energy within their birth chart. But I see here, so there is this person who has feelings for you, who likes you, who wants to get something going in the future. But I see here you are, I don't want to say you have a blockage, but just notice even like the body language of this is just like somebody is kind of coming towards you. They have very strong feelings for you. They have emotional feelings for you, but you're just kind of like, I'm getting some sort of like skeptical kind of energy, or you're not necessarily willing to go all in when it comes to this connection. Why? Due to third party energies. This person, maybe somebody from your past, they may have lied, cheated, stole, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be money, but it could just be your time and energy and just wasted your time in a sense. But I see here, this connection was all very much like, it got very deep, and so some of you may have even have been married to this person, or it felt like it was going in that direction. But either way, like you guys had this divorce like energy is what I'm seeing here. Okay. And so if you guys shared any assets, if you guys ended up living together at one point, or just was just spending a lot of time together, I see that the universe really came in, and it was just like it separated you because there was some injustice, unfairness within this connection. There was a lot of like hidden motives and agendas that you may not have been aware of. Some of them were actually even talking to people from abroad or people from far away. And, you know, in their eyes, they may have made it seem like, well, it's not cheating, you know. But it was emotional cheating. I'm definitely getting emotional cheating regardless. Uh, and they may have even indulged physically as well. But regardless, I see here that the truth really came to light, and you guys were really, you guys confronted each other in a sense and was like, what's going on? Is the feelings not mutual? Do you not want this anymore? And so I see here that you were trying to uphold some level of boundaries and not be just wishy-washy and just doing whatever they wanted to do. You kind of stood your ground. You put your foot down and was like, I cannot be treated this way, and I don't want to have to be in anxiety or insecurities due to their behavior. So I see that, you know, I see like long messages, text messages, back and forth, and just trying to have a communication as to why it didn't work out. And this is coming in as a future energy, so this may not even have happened yet. I see that some of you, if you guys were kind of on the fence, if it almost felt like you guys were at this like breaking point of whether or not you're going to continue with a connection that has already been wobbly. It felt wobbly. It felt like it wasn't being built on strong foundation and love. I see that you are really going to cut this person off and walk away. in the future energy. So I see here you're going to be focusing a lot on your work. Your work is going to be your bay for a little bit. And it's going to be good for you. You're going to also have the opportunity to connect with family as well, because they were also neglected during this time where you really had to kind of pull back your energy from your family and those other people that were closest to you, because you were dealing with somebody who just did not have the best interest. So with this ending of a connection is going to give you the opportunity to connect again with your family and those consider that you considered like family. Is what I'm seeing here. So, okay, let's go do one more spinny spin. Okay, some of you may have additional questions or would like additional information on what else you would need to know. So let's go ahead. All right. What's the energy? What else does Geminis need to know? Let's go. Present. Okay, so some of you want a little bit more clarity on your present energies. Oh, I mean, there's something to celebrate and be happy about, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, I see that some of you are dealing with a breakup or an ending, and you're finding different outlets for happiness again. Some of you are like going back and trying to be intimate with other people again. But it's like one step at a time, is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Yeah. So your present energy is you want to kind of be back and giving love another chance. Remember this again? What are the odds? We have this face off again. Okay, so I see here in your present energy that you are going to be connecting with somebody that, like, I see two different types of personalities here. Okay, one, they want love, they want to give it, their best and kind of go for it, whereas this other, where the opposite side of that coin is that is somebody here that wants to take things slow, and they're not really in a rush. Okay, some of you have I see there's some level of distance, okay, that I'm picking up here, and but you guys get along well, okay? You guys get along well. There's definitely some level of chemistry and the role between the connection, like what like how you should approach them, and they know how they should approach you, and there's some sort of like you guys know your roles. Like who's going to be the masculine, who's going to be the feminine, so the roles are established, is what I'm seeing here. But I do sense that somebody here is not quite ready to dive in with both feet. They definitely want to take things slow. They've been like manipulated in the past, and there's definitely some sort of hurt that they're still kind of trying to get through. Okay, and so I do kind of see some sort of mirroring going on, but I see here that the one side they've done a little bit more healing, and the other side they still have a little bit more work to do. But I see that both of the connection, they have faced some sort of trauma in the past. The person that wants something more, more loved involved within this connection, they've seen it all. Like they've been lied to, cheated on, like they've been through it all, and so they're trying to understand where you may come from if you're the side that wants to take things slow. But at the same time, they don't want to stop their world just so that somebody makes up their mind about this connection. So yeah, the person who wants more of the romance, the more of the stable commitment, love, and all of that, who is ready to go forward, they are attracting a lot of people at this time, like people who are interested in dating them or something long term. And I see that the other person is keeping a close eye on this person because they realize that this person is a catch. This person is looking for something, and if your what you both want doesn't align, doesn't match, will this connection work out? Well, will it? What will happen to this connection? Okay, I see that there's a lot of like burdens that there needs to be some sort of healing that needs to be had here. Something about self-love, not feeling worthy, not being secure and confident that this other person wants you too. And it has to do with the fact that there's some sort of immaturity energy going on. I picked up on this energy earlier as well, so there's some sort of like age difference. Somebody here is a bit younger than the other person, and so I see that if the more immature one, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, it's just the energy here. It doesn't necessarily have to be the age. So somebody who has like perhaps less experience or acts immature, if they put that guard down, if they really put their best foot forward, I do sense that this could have the possibility of being something long term. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up on a very, very like sexy, hot individual. And there's a lot of like chemistry and physical attraction here is what I'm picking up. Okay. So any final advice for this? So keep the communication alive. If you kind of feel like, oh, they're not getting back to you as quickly as you want them to, don't be offended. Don't just be like, oh my gosh, this person doesn't want me. Perhaps it's because they were taking a nap or working or something like that. Because just because they don't reply to you within 10 minutes, that doesn't mean, you know, they're going out and just talking to everybody. It's not. So, the one of the advice is don't jump into conclusions. They could just be resting. It seems like this week has been very busy with a lot of energies going back and forth. So. Don't necessarily assume that it's just because of third party energies. Don't think because it's the weekend or something like that, or it's at night that they're out on dates or what have you. So keep the communication consistent. So that is going to be one of your key points. Be honest with them. Don't play games. If you're like, hey, are you seeing other people? Like, just ask. Ask them. Communicate with them. Don't jump to conclusions. If you want to spend more time with them, set something up, plan. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Take initiative, take action, be assertive is what I'm seeing here, okay? So that's what I have for you, Geminis. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to be doing the Taurus live stream next, so if you would like to join me for that, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you are notified. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.